All right, what is up, my dudes? Today, I kind of want to do a follow-up video to my concert stuff and talk about my favorite shirts that I've gotten at the concerts this year. Some of them I showed in the clips, but this time I'm just going to do like 10 of my favorites that I got this year, only from shows. Not all of them are like tour tees or whatever, but they're all from shows. So I'm just going to show them off. All right, we'll start off with my favorite one that I got this year, and that is Nunslaughter's color. Red is the color of Ripping Death tee, album cover right there. Got that at their show, which I talked about, and the back is pretty sick there too. Tells us the album cover or the album name, and it's got that skull tongue thing. It's just, I mean, I love this album, and the album cover is just so sick. I really like it. Of all the Nunslaughter albums, this one probably has my favorite cover on it. It's just really unique and cool. So yeah, that one's my favorite. I wore it so much this past year. But continuing with the Blasphemous scene, I actually are blasphemy theme here. Goat themes here. This one I wanted to get when I saw Goat Whore with Gwar, but they didn't have it in my size. But when I saw them with Incantation, they did have it. So I got it that time. And that is this one here. Look at that. Isn't that brutal? Holy crap. Lots of blood and goats and stuff. And on the back, we have the FBS here. Yeah, dude. Yeah, this shirt's so cool. It lived in my mind for a number of months. And then when I saw them again, I was like, I have to get this at once. Okay, this one actually is a tour tee. The first show I saw last year was Inhuman Condition, which, if you don't know, is a great death thrash band. And they had this shirt here. Absolutely love the colors here, the green and the purple. And let me just get that kind of like neon stuff. It's just super sick, and it's got the Arachna God on there, skull spider thing. Really cool. Like I said, I love the green and the purple. And then on the back, we have the dates that they did. And we got some Lord Arachna God, Hail Tyrantula stuff, which is very cool. And the way they did this, they printed it, it feels absolutely incredible. Like some screen printed stuff, you can feel like if you like get your nail on it or whatever, you could like scrape it off. But this quality shirt is like, it's really cool. So anytime you get Inhuman Condition merch, you know you're going to get some long-lasting stuff. And it's fucking cool. All right, moving on. Some more kind of death metal stuff here. We got Gruesome with this shirt here. I love this old school death metal kind of artwork here. It's just simple. It's got this ghoul on it. And actually on the back, they didn't have any Gruesome, like, official tour tees for that specific tour this year. But they had some old ones, and this was an old one. So they had some dates, and they was canceled in 2020. So they just resold them on this tour. And it was great. I thought it was sick. I thought a lot of their merch was cool. And you kind of had, like, a different tour date for, like, every shirt. It was kind of rad. Or, like, every tour that was canceled for them was like had their own shirts already, and they just like added stuff on there, so that was cool. All right, moving on, we have the first long sleeve. That is this one here, the Merciful Fate Jackal of Salzburg. I don't know if this is going to be the album cover, but if it is, very cool. And then on the back, we've got the North American dates, all that fun stuff. And then this sleeve is empty, but this one has the Jackal of Salzburg album title there. Here, let me see if I can get it just right. I love long sleeve shirts, especially when they have a bunch of stuff on the sleeve. And when they have a bunch of different stuff on the sleeve, oof, now we're talking. Like the long sleeve Spiritual Healing one for Death on Relapse Records website, that one is so sick. All right. Moving on, we have this shirt right here, Metallica, when I went and saw them in Vegas. Really cool shirt. I love the Raiders design here because they played at Allegiant Stadium where the Raiders play. And I believe they were the first it had the first concert held at that particular stadium. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a big football fan, but when I was a little kid, I just said that I liked the Raiders just because I liked this logo, and that's no different here. I mean, it's just really sick with the skull, and then it even has like a sword coming through it and like barbed wire and shit. It's cool. It's a cool shirt. And so anytime like my grandpa wants to watch like a football game or something, I'll just wear that shirt because I'm like, I mean, I'll play into this. All right, moving on. We have this one. I actually got this Incantation shirt when I saw them play with Nile. Incantation has crazy shirt designs. Crazy. Like if you go to their merch booth, it's like they brought their whole fucking store there. They got like every CD they put out. They have flags, like 30 shirts. It's insane, but I really liked this one. I just thought the design, it's kind of hard to tell. Like, oh gosh, let me see if I can get it. But it's like this skull, and there's like a path to it through all this like decimated bodies. Like it's really just trippy, and I thought it was super cool, especially since it's black and white. And then on the back, we have their dates. And boy, was this a long tour. Look at that. And, yep, I can't remember the name of it. Age of Vile Divinities, that's right. Because I don't think Incantation and Nile were co-headlining, but I think whoever Nile brought out on tour, they kind of included some of the other bands, like, album titles that they were, supporting, like, into the tour name. So, yeah, that was kind of cool. This one's cool. And this one's the Decibel Magazine's Metal and Beer Fest shirt. I just really like the design. I like how there's some hops like in the middle of this pentagram, and it's all icy and cold because it was in December, and there's some barley and stuff on it. It really makes it metal and beery, so this is kind of cool to wear whenever I go to like a brewery or something. I'm a little bummed that they don't have like the bands on the back, but just by itself for what it is, it's pretty cool. And yeah, I like the skull. I like all of it. I mean, it's just a cool design. All right, this one I got when I saw Holder the second time this year. I saw her and her band play at the True Brewery 10th anniversary show. But I didn't get a shirt. I just got CDs, and then when I saw her with Skeleton, they had this shirt, so I got it. I like the blue logo. That's cool. And then they have like the High Priestess tarot card, and then like some weird like black metal face paint on it, and then like some Danish Danish like royalty and like 1700s Age of Exploration stuff. And then what does that say? Bestial Form of Humanity is just, I don't know, it's really unique. I thought it was really cool. And then on the back we have Holder there herself with some swords and axes and things. And then I'm trying to, actually I can't really read it that way, but let's see what it says on the bottom. Gather round for the final ritual. Yeah, that's cool. And so yeah, I like how it's a double design. Like you got something on the back and the front, and they're both equally pretty cool. So there's that one. All right, finally we're going with a local band here. I bought so many shirts this year, man, but I had to pick 10, and I don't know, there's just something about this one that I really liked. And this is Chronos Compulsion's, oh gosh, it's kind of hard to read when you're showing it off. Oh my gosh. Morbid Subconscious Explorations, that's what it says. I love Chronos Compulsion, man. They're just noisy, bestial, death metal, just super noisy, like unhinged shit. And on the back is like some prehistoric like archaeological finds of like fucking human skulls and weapons and shit. And the way they printed this, once again, like the Inhuman Condition one, just really nice, really like embedded in there. It doesn't feel screen printed, so which I like. So yeah, Chronos Compulsion, that one is sick. So anyway, those are like my top 10 favorite shirts that I've gotten this year. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know if you had a favorite shirt here that I showed you, or maybe you can tell me some merch that you got this year and tell me about how rad that shirt is, or whatever it is you got. That would be really rad to see what you guys picked up over this past year. So anyway, make sure you check out live shows and support your favorite bands, and stay heavy, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.